Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube. And we have a very, very special showcase review today, all thanks to fellow Rogues Gallery Live member Jeff Morris. Now, if you follow Jeff in any way on Rogues Gallery, he is the first to admit that he has slowed down his collecting just a little bit. But there was one piece that he absolutely fell in love with that he had to add to his collection, and I'm talking about the 1/2 scale Captain America by Queen Studios. Now, this piece I was actually fortunate enough to see in person in San Diego, and it blew me away. I thought that this piece was even better than their life-size bust, which was also really cool, but this one was very, very special. Now, he did not want to share his thoughts and opinions on camera. He said he would rather me do that, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, but I am going to relay some of the things that he either loved or didn't like about this particular statue, but there's definitely a lot more love than there is hate, that's for sure. And so I am very, very excited to talk about this piece, and again, it is a very, very special piece. If you're interested in it, the link is down below, as always, in the description. Without further ado, let's get to his footage of Captain America.
All right, guys, here we go. And again, this footage, thanks, Jeff, for sending this to us. This is really awesome. So he absolutely loves this piece. Spoiler alert, he loves it. There's only one major nitpick that he has, and we'll get to that here in just a bit. But again, this piece is really quite massive. It is about 4 feet tall. It is a really big piece. Again, 1/2 scale, so you have to expect that. Although he was a little surprised that it wasn't a little bit bigger. So that is interesting, I think, because I feel like this piece was really, really big. But obviously, you have a lot of really great detail. There are a few different swap outs. Obviously, he's got the hammer and also the shield and also the broken shield. And it's the broken shield that he has a nitpick with. But anyway, the weathering, the paint looks really good here. Obviously, you have some really great detail on kind of the dirt mound that he's on. But whenever you start going up the statue, you're going to see some really great detail with the buckles. Obviously, this is fully sculpted. So he has a lot of weathering you can see along the knees, going up the thigh itself. And that looks good. And then, of course, the shield is really well weathered. You have a lot of battle damage. You can see all of this scarring and stuff like that. So I think they did a really nice job with the paint. He is fully sculpted other than his face. His face is a silicone material, and he does have the glass eyes. So we'll get to that here in just a moment as well. So anyway, you can see the texture on his forearm. Looks really great. Again, the skin, I feel like they painted pretty nicely. I feel like, looking at it again, I'm just looking at it through a video with you guys. I feel like the skin maybe could have been a little bit better on the hands, but I feel like overall the paint looks really good. Of course, whenever you blow up something like this, you're going to notice any paint differences because it is such a large statue. Anytime you see a a 1/2 scale or a 1-to-1 scale, it's really got to be spot on or you're really going to notice it. But again, Jeff was very, very impressed with what he has. He has right now him with the hammer. I think that's really cool. Obviously, a very pivotal scene. One of the best, parts of that entire movie in Endgame, which was really, really awesome. And I love it. I think it's really well done. You can see some, battle damage there on his hand. So again, the paint does look okay. Sometimes it's just hard to capture, but I think that looks really good right there. And again, Jeff agrees with that. There is the different swap out, but the hammer itself is the only one, I believe, from this hand. But again, the detail looks great. It's got some battle damage as well, some really nice texture. I just think it looks really great. Very, very cool here. As we start panning down, again, you can see the level of detail they put in it. It's got some really nice detail on the gloves, kind of that leather look. I feel like it has some really nice paint differences there, some dark browns, some lighter browns. Looks great. And then, of course, the shoulder here looks really, really good with the shine. I think they did a really good job of capturing that movie-accurate look. The skin, again, on his face is going to be really phenomenal. Glass eyes, and I feel like the portrait is really, really well done. But again, the detail on the rest of the statue is looking great. Obviously, again, that kind of that chainmail look that Captain America has. Nice paint application on the star. Of course, you have the red, white, and blue. He's really going to pop here. I love the stance on him. I think he just looks very impressive, very mighty. And again, seeing it in San Diego, I was just kind of blown away by it. I did feel like it was way better than the bust, which I was surprised because I thought I would like the bust better. But this had such presence to it. Again, I am not a massive half-scale fan at all, but I was really impressed with this one. I think that they did a really nice job. And if you're a fan of Chris Evans and love the Captain America character, this one might be a must for you. Again, here's a silicone face. I feel like they really nailed his likeness. He's got some battle damage on him. And of course, again, glass eyes, which is really, really cool. This one, you know, it is a I keep saying quarter scale. It is a half scale, but at a half scale price, it is $2,200. Jeff did buy it from Todd. He paid $200 in shipping for this one, which I think is pretty fair considering how big it is. And it actually was $100 less than he was originally quoted. So I think that's really impressive. So $2,200, I feel like it's pretty fair for something this large. I think it's really well done. Again, you have the silicone portrait, you've got the glass eyes, really great weathering and battle damage on his face. I think that looks really great. You have that blood effect. And really the only nitpick that he had was on that broken shield. He said the broken shield, the detail wasn't very great on that, and it was just too thick looking. So that was really his only nitpick that he had. But from top to bottom, he really loves it. He's, you know, especially the portrait. The eyes are really well done. Again, just a really, really cool piece from Queen Studios. I'm just continuing to be impressed with what they're putting out. I love that they offer so many different scales. Obviously, they've got another great quarter scale one coming out as well. That looks fantastic. I believe that's the Winter Soldier one. And I don't know, again, it's not my favorite scale in the world, but if you're a Captain America fan, I think you're absolutely going to love this, fall in love with it. But it's going to take up some space. Again, it is about 4 feet tall. It's a pretty sizable base as well. I mean, look at those eyes. Look at that. That is intense, and it's really impressive. Look at the detail, the texture on the mask itself. Just really, really cool. Queen Studios really did a great job on this. Obviously, I feel like this looks just as good, if not better, than the prototype. I don't see anything really wrong with it, and Jeff agrees. Like, he doesn't feel like there's anything wrong other than, like I mentioned with the shield, that maybe that could have been done better. And I don't know how he's going to display his, whether it's going to be with the regular shield or the broken shield. But again, the silicone looks great. I know there's always that question of how long it'll last, how how it'll hold up. But I hear 50 years. I'm not going to be around in 50 years, so I think it should last enough time for us to enjoy it. But I mean, look at that. Look how cool that is. The presence of it in his collection. He's kind of got it in this hallway right now, kind of as you enter the room. But from top to bottom, such an impressive piece. Congratulations, Jeff, on it. And just, man, so cool to see this one in this video form.
All right, guys, so I'm going to turn it over to you again. Jeff really loves this piece, and I think it is absolutely phenomenal looking in his collection. He did post some photos in the Facebook group, Batman Statue Collector, Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. If you haven't joined us there, please do me a favor and do that. I think you're really going to enjoy the positivity and the amazing community that we've created there together. So anyway, I want to thank Jeff for taking the time to do this. I know it's not his thing. He doesn't love it, but I cannot thank him enough for doing this for us. And again, congratulations, Jeff. I'm so happy that you got this piece in. I think it looks amazing in your collection, and I can't wait to see what else you get in the future, that's for sure. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the community about this piece. Do you think the likeness is good? What are you guys thinking about half scales in general? I don't love them. I like third scale. That's my ideal scale, but definitely half scale has a lot of presence to them. But I definitely want to hear what you guys think about that, and just the piece in general. Anyway, thank you guys for taking time out of your day as always. I want to let you know that you are awesome. You are unique. You are special. Don't let anybody ever tell you that. We need more positivity in this world, so I'm going to keep spewing it toward you. So if you don't like positivity, maybe this is not the right channel for you. But anyway, I cannot thank you guys enough. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your neighbors. And just be good to people in general, and it'll come back twofold, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't done so, hit the join button down below for early access to our videos, bat boxes, perks, and other things. And again, just thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. And please give this video a like to thank Jeff for taking the time to film for us. I'll see you soon in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.